Hilary Benn reveals he will not stand for leadership of Labour Party as Corbyn coup continues. Hilary Benn has revealed he won't stand for leadership of the Labour Party, despite his attempt to oust Corbyn from power. Speaking on the Andrew Marr Show this morning, the MP for Leeds Central said, "What we need more than anything else is strong leadership to deal with the challenges we face." He denied that he had sparked the coup because of his own political ambitions and said he didn't have a candidate in mind to replace the besieged Labour leader, adding this isn't about that. Simmering tensions within Labour over Mr Corbyn's role in the Remain campaign have boiled over today, just as senior Tories are preparing to fight for the party leadership after David Cameron announced his resignation on Friday. Mr Benn told the BBC there was widespread concern among Labour MPs and in the shadow cabinet about Mr Corbyn's leadership and his ability to win an election. "There is no confidence to win the next election if Jeremy continues as leader," he said. In a phone call to Jeremy, "I told him I had lost confidence in his ability to lead the party and he dismissed me." A Labour spokesman told the Press Association, "Jeremy has sacked him on the grounds that he has lost confidence in him." The sacking follows claims in The Observer that the Shadow Home Secretary called fellow MPs over the weekend to take soundings about a putsch. The party leader has faced accusations from his own MPs that he led a weak campaign in the EU referendum and is facing a motion of no confidence. Mr Benn was reportedly planning to ask Mr Corbyn to stand down and had asked other senior frontbenchers to quit with him if the leader refused to budge. But Mr Corbyn has made it clear he will fight any move against him by MPs and rely on the backing of grassroots party members if it comes to a leadership challenge. Labour former Culture Secretary Ben Bradshaw urged the shadow cabinet to act swiftly to save the party. He said, "The Labour shadow cabinet must now act to save the party and for the sake of the country. Otherwise we will never be forgiven." Some Labour MPs were quick to criticise Mr Corbyn over his decision to sack Mr Benn. Shadow Housing Minister Roberta Blackman-Woods said, "This is sad news indeed and I cannot understand how Jeremy thinks it will help his worsening position with the PLP." Labour MP Streeting said, "Lots of good people chose to serve in shadow cabinet to keep the show on the road. There are no longer good reasons for good people to stay." Labour's leadership turmoil comes as the Conservatives were consumed by their own post-referendum leadership frenzy. The political backlash unleashed by Brexit saw pro-Remain Tories scramble to unite behind a candidate strong enough to try to stop Boris Johnson becoming Prime Minister. Home Secretary Theresa May was consolidating her position as the main potential stop Boris candidate, as Europe piled pressure on Mr Cameron to go before his stated departure date of October so that tough talks on the Brexit divorce deal can begin in earnest. With the race for the Tory crown expected to move up a gear this week, with the Backbench 1922 committee set to outline the timetable for the contest, allies of Chancellor George Osborne moved to dismiss claims he was attempting to change party rules in a bid to damage Mr Johnson's chances. Allies of Mr Osborne dismissed claims in the Sunday Times that he was manoeuvring to ensure a woman had to be one of the two candidates selected by MPs who then go on to a leadership runoff decided by party members. With the EU growing increasingly impatient with Mr Cameron's instance to leave Brexit talks to his successor, French Foreign Minister Jean-Marc Ayrault suggested he could be replaced in number 10 within days. Hilary Benn reveals he will not